Good afternoon, all of you. Today we will see the next topic of chemotherapy, trimethoprim. Previously studied sulfonamide is the first antibiotic. Now today you can see the trimethoprim. Trimethoprim. Now trimethoprim is an important antibacterial agent. These also act as an antibacterial agent, antibiotic. Trimethoprim as an antibacterial agent, it is used alone. You can use also separately or use in the combination. Generally, combination are used in trimethoprim with sulfonamides. Sulfamethoxazole, they are used. Now the combination of the trimethoprim generally used in the combination of sulfamethoxazole used in the combination, it gives synergism effect. Synergistic effect. The one drug enhances to the another drug and it produces the effect. Such effect is called as the synergic effect. For example, synergic effect means 1 plus 1 is equal to 4 is called as a synergism effect. The trimethoprim is used in the combination, is produce the synergic effect. The one drug enhances to the another drugs and they produce the desired effect as compared to the use alone is better than that. उससे बहुत अच्छा इफेक्ट देता, डबल इफेक्ट देता. सेपरेटली यूज करेंगे उसका इफेक्ट कम आएगा, बट यू कैन यूज इन द कॉम्बिनेशन. दे आर प्रोड्यूस द synergistic effect or synergism effect. That drug should be enhanced to the other and the desired effect is produced more than the double. That is called the synergism. For example, arithmetically 1 plus 1 is equal to the 4. Generally it is used in the ratio of such combination. Trimethoprim is used 1 and sulfamethoxazole as a 5. That is, for example, it is used in the 80 mg and sulfamethoxazole for the 400 mg. 1:5 is the ratio, and such combination is called as cotrimoxazole. Such combination is called as a cotrimoxazole. Generally used. Write note on cotrimoxazole. It is a combination of trimethoprim and sulfamethoxazole. It gives the synergistic effect. It is used in the ratio 1:5. For example, 80 mg of trimethoprim and sulfamethoxazole 4. Such combination is called as a cotrimoxazoles. They are commonly used. Now the spectrum action. Next is the spectrum of action. The antimicrobial activity, the antimicrobial activity is greater than sulfonamides. Is greater than the sulfonamides. The such combination is develop the resistance also. The develop the development of resistance. Write down the mechanism of action is most important. Earlier, you know, the sulfonamides, the folic acid is formed by the para-benzoic acid converted to the trihydrofolic acid to the tetrahydrofluorate and the folic acid. Now the next is the mechanism action. Mechanism of action. The mechanism of action of sulfonamides. The trimethoprim, mechanism action of trimethoprim. The trimethoprim inhibit the conversion of dihydrofolic acid to tetrahydrofolic acid the trimethoprim is inhibit the conversion of dihydrofluoric acid to the tetrahydrofluoric acid. Now the folic acid is formed by the PABA. PABA is a precursor product. Para-amino benzoic acid is formed dihydrofolic acid to convert trimethoprim is conversion dihydrofluorate to the tetra, whereas sulfonamide inhibits incorporation is PABA into synthesis of folic acid. The stepwise blockage gives into the antimicrobial activity. Tetrahydrofolic acid then get the folic acid. You see mechanism action of sulfonamides. Sulfonamides actually PABA, hence it complete the PABA. Folic synthesis. Okay. The trimethoprim, whereas now see the trimethoprim inhibit the conversion of dihydrate to polyhydrate, whereas sulfonamide inhibit the sulfonamide inhibit the incorporation of PABA into the synthesis of folic acid. Now see the para-amino benzoic acid convert dihydro tetra, that is a folic acid, folate synthetase and the folate reductase. The sulfonamides and trimethoprim, trimethoprim is inhibited, then does not form the folic acids. Okay, now the next, their therapeutic use. Now the therapeutic use. Therapeutic use. It is commonly used in treatment of UTI, that is urinary tract infection. Urinary tract infection. Commonly used, most widely used of the cotrimoxazole. Cotrimoxazole. These are commonly used in treatment of urinary tract infections. Okay. Second, it is used in treatment of respiratory tract infection. It is used in treatment of respiratory tract infection. Next, it is used in treatment of typhoid. Most commonly used in treatment of typhoid. Treatment therapy is given for the 2 weeks of trimethoprim. Next, it is commonly used in treatment of bacterial diarrhea. Bacterial diarrhea and dysentery. Use cotrimoxazole commonly used in treatment of bacterial diarrhea caused by infection of due to the bacteria, and it is used in treatment of joint infection, gonorrhea, and bone infections. Now these are used. Now next you can see that this topic is now trimethoprim is over. The next is penicillin. Next is penicillin. Penicillin is the first antibiotic. They are used. Antibiotic, these are the substance is prepared by microorganism and killed by the microorganism or inhibit the growth of microorganism. That is called as a antibiotic. Penicillin is most important antibiotic. Most important antibiotics. Antibiotics are the substance. These are the substance prepared by microorganism, and those having kill the other microorganism or inhibit the growth of microorganism. That is called the antibiotic, is most important. Now Penicillin antibiotic, it was discovered in 1928. It was discovered in 1928 by the scientist Alexander Fleming. NF should be the capital. Alexander Fleming is the by the scientist, was clinically is find out 1928, but clinically it is used, penicillin clinically used in 1941. Okay, the most important antibiotic. Previously it is penicillin are used in the 80s. Most commonly is a very good antibiotic. They use as a gram negative bacteria. They also act on the gram positive bacteria. Okay, it's a broad spectrum antibiotic. Now see the penicillin. The chemically it consists of, now chemically penicillin, how is the penicillin? It consists of thiazolidine ring connected to beta lactam ring, which attached to side change R. The side change determine antimicrobial activity and the pharmacological properties of penicillin and pharmacological properties of penicillin. Now see the penicillin, chemically it consists of thiazolidine ring connected to the beta lactam, is attached to the side change R group alkyl, and that side change determine antimicrobial activity and the pharmacological properties of the penicillin. Now penicillin, now see this structure. I think so in PC2 you know it very well. Draw the first thiazolidine ring. Thio contain S sulfur group, CH, seed H3, CH3. During the teaching something is wrong, you make a correction. That is thiazolidine ring connected with the beta lactam ring. This should be connected to the HCH, each beta lactam ring. That is N, is a beta lactam. Thiazolidine, it consists of thiazolidine connected to the beta ring and attached to the side change. This side change is having the antimicrobial activity and the pharmacological effect. This side chain, that is A part, B part. Okay, and that is a inhibition take place in that first, and here is a inhibition take place in the second side change. These are side of action 1 and 2. These are the side of action. Now A is thiazolidine ring. It consists of thiazolidine ring. A attached to beta lactam ring. B is the beta lactam ring, and the first A, this is the site of action of penicillinase enzyme, second site of action site of action of amidase, that is a penicillin. You know the penicillin is a most important antibiotic. The antibiotic means is prepared by microorganism and killed by the other microorganism or inhibited by the growth of microorganism is called as the antibiotic. And penicillin act as a most important antibiotic. They are used it was found 1928 by Alexander Fleming, and he was used clinically 1941. See, the 13 to 14 years is required for clinical research when drug is safer or not. Minimum 14 years is required, 13 to 14 years required for clinical research, and then drug is used in the treatment of man is clinically used. The penicillin chemically is consists of thiazolidine ring, is attached to the beta-lactam ring, and which consists of side change is show the antimicrobial activity. This side change it show antimicrobial activity is property of it show antimicrobial activity, and the pharmacological actions is depend on that. And the side is penicillin is act in the first here beta-lactam can break, that is a side of penicillinase enzyme is act, and here is second side of amidase is action, enzyme is there. Okay, now commonly used the penicillin G is having the benzyl penicillin, highest penicillin G penicillin G is having the benzyl side change, is having the benzyl side change, has highest antimicrobial property, is having the highest antimicrobial property. Is side change of benzyl. Penicillin G is most effective. Their side change is benzyl. They are having the highest microbial activity. Penicillin is very good. Now this penicillin stable in the it is stable in dry form. But hydrolysis rapidly in the presence of water. In the presence of water, rapidly hydrolysis, and it is inactive, and that's why always is kept in the dry form in the vial. When you use it, you mix in the water for injection and the penicillin, mix it and give the patient, and they produce the effect. Now okay, now next time you can see the mechanism action of penicillin and their uses and their side effects. Okay.